Yes. Free agency, legal tampering. That doesn't even make sense.
Well, you're right, because a lot of this stuff, I'm going to start with what happened over the weekend.
Okay.
A lot of things happened over the weekend. First, let's get to the new deals, one for Josh Allen and one for Myles Garrett. Josh Allen had his entire deal ripped apart, got a new 6-year deal worth $330 million, $250 million guaranteed. Myles Garrett, I want out. Never mind. You get $40 million per year. Includes $123.5 million guaranteed. Thoughts on both guys?
I'm going to wait for a second. Hold on. Do you want to go first? Because if I get rolling on the Garrett thing, I ain't stopping.
Well, I'll say this about the Myles Garrett thing. Before everybody gets all bent out of shape, just know this, that we all have a point where you'll put up with a whole lot of crap and a whole lot of losing, and you'll go to a job that you absolutely detest. If they pay you enough money, you can go out and buy a sports car, a new house, whatever you got to do to feel good about working at that place. And that's what Myles Garrett did. He knows I'm not going to win in Cleveland, but at least I'm being compensated heavily for doing this. Now, as far as the Josh Allen thing goes, as bad as it sounds, in 3 years, it's a deal. It's a bargain. So, because the cap's not real.
Myles Garrett, a great philosopher named Ted DiBiase once said, every man's got a price. They bribed him, David. They bribed him. Yeah. Hey, Max Crosby got 35. We will pay you the most ridiculous contract in history just to please. We don't want to have to trade you. Our fans hate us. Yeah. And you know what Myles said? You've met my price now to where I'm willing to never win a Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. So Myles Garrett, con man. I hate you.
Is he really a con man? Because he got paid.
I hate you.
He's going to be the happiest man at 4 wins ever.
Leave me alone. The $1 million man had it right. Every man's got a price.
When Cam Ward comes in there and lights it up and becomes the next Jaden Davis.
You must be kidding me.
Remember this.
I will say this on the back end of the Myles Garrett stuff, that Micah Parsons, TJ Watt, and Aiden Hutchinson are all saying thank you.
Oh, 100%. I mean, the price on Aiden, it just depends when they're going to do it. There's no way his representation's taking less than Myles Garrett. So buckle up for $40 million a year.
Let's get to the other moves that were done over the weekend, and one was Friday. After the show, Geno Smith got traded to the Raiders. The Raiders gave up a 2025 third-round pick, and reports indicate a new deal is being worked out for Geno. And DK Metcalf.
Oh, no, wait.
All right.
Wait.
All right.
You give this man his time. I want to go to the senator from Montana. Geno Smith is your man. What did you make of it?
I was shocked. I saw that. I was like, wait, what? I don't know what's going on with Mike McDonald and the Seattle Seahawks, but it's like rats leaving a ship.
They're tearing it to the ground.
They can't get out of there fast enough, and maybe it was just Geno saying, you know what, I'll go and play for a former coach, and he knows how to use me better, and I'll probably have better stats with the Raiders. And it's more so I think he believes in Pete Carroll more than the current coach. Everybody is leaving that team, which is I'm kind of wondering, like, what the heck is going on? I was shocked. I didn't see that coming.
Well, then guess what? Seattle, in turn, decides, F Rico, we want a soulless ginger pumpkin as the quarterback. Sam Darnold, do we have the terms?
Yeah, 3 years, $110.5 million, including 55 guaranteed.
It's not that terrible. I know it sounds terrible, but if you're in the business of trading your quarterback, you best sign one. And so there it is.
He probably got a call from Cousins saying, not bad. Not bad.
That's good work.
Yeah, feels good, doesn't it?
Now,
get your 2 years.
Go take your family out to eat and come over to the barbecue.
Will it be a partial disaster or a complete disaster? There are no weapons.
I got to think they're I was going to say they'll go out and draft the best wide receiver, but
it's a terrible wideout
class. And who knows with that, yeah.
Because what did Seattle do? They traded DK Metcalf to Siberia.
The Pittsburgh Steelers. 5 years, $150 million. We got our guy.
Okay, so you're not allowed to talk about Myles Garrett ever, David, because DK could have went to anywhere and won, and instead He's going to Pittsburgh.
The land of dry sandwiches with soggy French fries.
we
on
make
them.
the playoffs every year.
It is the antithesis of Sam Darnold. Hey, Sam, who's your wide receivers? Don't know. Hey, DK, who's your quarterback?
Let me tell you what I'm
Mustard?
here for. I want you to just hit the button. You know you want to. Okay,
That's
now,
your quarterback.
Here's what I'm here for. I want you to imagine like a synchronized swimming team, DK and Pickens melting down at the same time in the same game. These are two of the most emotionally unstable receivers in football. Now they play together. I'm here for all of it.
Whatever quarterback shows up, they're going to be trying to outrace each other to pick them up from the airport and say, no, I need you to throw me the ball, not him. Throw me the ball.
Yeah.
So David, congratulations.
Yeah, it won't be Justin Fields. Justin Fields has signed with the Jets 2 years of $40 million. $30 million of that is guaranteed. And yes, the Steelers and the Giants are still talking to Aaron Rodgers. I want to push him to New York as much as I can.
This actually gets funny, and we're going to include all of our
I'm
team.
not laughing.
According to Josina Arnold.
Who?
Josina Arnold.
Josina Anderson.
Josina Anderson. I'm sorry.
I was like, is he combining Josina Graziano?
No.
He's built a super NFL reporter box.
Because I can't wait to tell you
Josina
this, so I'm
Rossini.
sorry.
Go ahead, what?
She is being told that the Niners and the Chargers have been in conversation with Jameis Winston as a potential backup per league sources. Also being told, depending on the outcome of other quarterbacks, the Giants have entered the chat as well.
For Jameis? I would take Jameis Winston over Aaron Rodgers.
So would I. Are we
don't
now in
care.
a race for him?
I'm all in for Arch Manning. I quit. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Look, the Justin Fields thing, just for a minute. If you're the Jets, you got a 2-year deal. Don't you still try to draft a QB in this draft to put behind Justin Fields if you're Aaron Glenn? Don't you have to?
No.
Oh, don't. You really think Justin Fields is still redeemable?
No, I think you, for probably the first time in his career, you just say, son, don't look behind you. Don't look over your shoulder. It's just you. And do you want to waste a pick on one of these quarterbacks? Or if you are complete trash, we'll just draft your replacement next year. When it's a better quarterback.
I hope Aaron has that job security.
But for the first time, don't look over your shoulders. Just
lose games with grace like you did in Chicago.
Well, but see, if Chicago would have done what they're doing now and basically signed an all-new offensive line.
Because they signed Drew Dahlman today for people that don't know.
And maybe he's still there.
Let me do this quickly because I don't want to. First of all, do we have Khalil Mack news?
$18 million 1 year.
Where?
Back to the Chargers.
Here's the most egregious thing I've seen all day, and it's not DK Metcalf. What is Carolina doing paying J.C. Horn $400? More than Carlton Davis, more than DJ Reed.
And they've also gone to get Milton Williams as well for a lot of money. So
The Panthers?
Yeah.
Milton didn't go to the Patriots or something?
No.
Oh, boy. All right, listen. That is part one of our free agency bonanza. Blitz, 97.1.